We're going to explain how to resolve the missing google-services.json file error in Flutter when using Firebase Analytics. This error usually pops up because Firebase can't find the necessary configuration file. Write google-services.json, write single quote comma, which tells your app how to connect to your Firebase project. 1. First, make sure you've actually added Firebase to your Flutter project. If not, you'll need to do that in the Firebase console. Create a new project there, add your Flutter app, and download the write single quote google-services.json, write single quote file. 2. Next, correctly place this downloaded file. It needs to go in the root directory of your Android module, which is typically located at android/app/. Double check you've placed it in the right spot. A common mistake is putting it in the wrong folder. 3. After placing the file, you'll likely need to add a plugin to your write single quote android/app/build.gradle write single quote file. This plugin is essential for Firebase to work correctly with your Android app. You'll need to add a line similar to this within the dependencies block, classpath com.google.ems.google services 4.0i. The version number might need updating. Check the latest version on the official Firebase documentation. 4. Similarly, in your app level write single quote build.gradle write single quote file, located at write single quote android/app/build.gradle, you'll need to apply the plugin at the very bottom of the file, usually after the dependencies block. The line should look like this. Apply plugin, quote com.google.gms.google-services. Again, double-check the version number for consistency. 5. Now clean and rebuild your project. In your terminal, navigate to your Flutter project directory and run flutter clean. After that, run flutter pub-get to update your dependencies, and finally, rebuild your app using Flutter run. This process will force a refresh, ensuring that the added plugin and file are correctly incorporated into your app's build. 6. If you still have issues, verify that your project's package name in your Firebase project settings matches the package name in your write single quote Android manifest.xml write single quote file located in the android/app/src/main folder. This is very crucial. Any mismatch will cause problems. 7. Another potential issue might be using the wrong SHA-1 certificate fingerprint for your app. Ensure you've added the correct fingerprint to your Firebase project. You can find your SHA-1 fingerprint using the instructions provided in the Firebase documentation. 8. Finally, carefully review your error messages. The error message itself might provide extra clues about what's wrong. It could pinpoint a specific problem with your write single quote google-services.json, write single quote file, or another configuration issue. Carefully examine all the steps mentioned to ensure every aspect is properly configured. If you followed all these steps and you're still facing issues, make sure to check the official Firebase documentation for the most updated instructions and troubleshooting steps.